All right, Cobra. Let's go. Come on. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Yeah, my boy, Cobra. You're doing so great, dude. It's been a while since I've, messed with Cobra. Hey, no biting. No biting. No biting. All right, well, here comes the chase. Let's see if Cobra will come back this way. Here you go. Cobra. See how he's reacting. Come on. And I don't want you to eat all that hay, so I'm gonna give you a new one. Here you go, big boy, for listening. There you go, big guy. Now it's time to go back and feed you in your home. Go. Let's go. There you go. Oh, there's Nigel over there. Nigel. Ready? I'll be over there in a second. Mr. Cobra. You got another one coming. You got another one coming. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Y'all want to see something real quick? Watch this. Nigel. And this is what I do with him every feeding. Every feeding. It's the same thing. This is why he understands these commands. Watch this. Nigel. See? We do this every time. All right, guys. So this may be a little cringe. All right. So those who have been following me for a little while, we got this leopard gecko in. I want to say maybe about 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 months ago, and his eyes were pretty much like very bad, stuck shut. And I did do a video last month about his progress with us, but I never put it on the actual vlog. So I seen a video on YouTube about how to get that whole stuck eye cap off. And I mean, it took me some time to actually do it. Just took my time, and you can see his eye. His eye is in there. It was just pushed back because of this right here. This whole eye cap, which is the same thing that's going on wrong with that side. If you can see it. Let's see if it focuses. There it goes. So it's the same thing that's going on there. So this eye here is only pushed back because it's been stuck for so long. So I mean, his appetite has been growing. I mean, he's like super lively. He will make a great pet one day. And I actually may keep this one because of how much time I put into him. Like, I mean, I've put in a lot of time with this animal right here, like for free. Like, and he's mine. And he's my leopard gecko. So once I get that other eye cap off, I think I'm gonna time lapse it. But once I get that other eye cap off, I believe I will be setting him up. See him? Now he can see out of one eye. see if it'll focus on him. Yeah, so he can now see out of one eye, and the other one is still blocked over. So I'm gonna time lapse it on my light ring. There you go, buddy. There you go. Heal yourself. So he will regenerate whatever tissue or whatever. Like I said, it wasn't even tissue. It was literally some stuff, whatever this stuff is that gets in the eye shed, that gets stuck on it, whatever it is. So yeah, he came into the shop. He came into the shop with these conditions. I mean, and he looked way worse than this. The road to recovery with this guy is phenomenal. Like, he's been doing so great, putting on weight, tail getting thicker. The only thing, his toes are just, stuck with shed, and I had to keep continuing to soak him. But for the most part, this dude is doing great. All right, so let's get into it for the next one. I'm going to time lapse this. It's going to be a little cringe, so whoever don't want to see me take this stuck eye cap out, you can fast forward this part. All right, guys. So if you guys can see here, he is back to normal now. We took that stuck little eye cap bulge out right here. This was stuck in his eye, and he has now both of his eyes, and he will start to lick them and regenerate and heal himself. So his eyes are pretty sunken in, only because of that stuck eye cap. And I'll give you guys an update on this guy in the next couple days or so. And if he was afraid or scared or anything, he would have dropped his tail, guys. So please hold all your negative comments. If he felt like he was in any stress or harm, danger, whatever, he would have dropped his tail. Like I said, I've been working with him for a little while now. I've been doing little minor fix-ups on him, just as far as like with stuck shed around his body. Now, was that cringe or what? Let's get back to the vlog. Nigel. Good boy. Good boy. So, my buddy Bowser here, it's been a while since he's seen you guys. We gotta clean off his shell. I finally figured out how to get his water to stay super clean. Finally. Bowser's so cool. I swear he's like one of the most chill turtles you will ever. But he can also turn up. But he's the best. He's the best. He's my favorite. How many of you guys would love to come in here and feed my buddy Bowser? This dude has been waiting for everybody to come back and see him and feed him some big old shrimps, some frozen thawed mice, some other stuff that we're not gonna say. We're not gonna give away everything. He's ready for some food. Give him a nice scrub on his shell. By the time you guys come back in here to see him, it'll be nice and ready for you guys. All right, so some people may not know, I had to move one of these melamine enclosures here. I had to move one. Actually, this one right here is Slick's old melamine cage. And the only reason I can't put the tegus back into their old one is because it collapsed, right? So in the cracks, and this was given to me used, all right? So, and it's done its job. It got me this far. So the other one, I already seen it coming. It collapsed as soon as I moved them out of the room. The other one collapsed, we put it outside. But this one right here is Slick's. And this one, Slick didn't really get water into her enclosure too much. So it didn't really have too much water damage, and the wood didn't swell up and just collapse. So what I did though, I used the expanding foam to seal the inside, and I'm gonna have to actually do the other side back there. And another thing I'm adding this time is this liner right here that I get from my local nursery where they sell plants and stuff. This is just some garden liner, I guess. And I find that it works a bunch. It helps, and that's what I line all of my enclosures with. So every enclosure you see me build, this, depending on if an animal needs a bunch of humidity and stuff like that, this stuff goes down first. So for instance, Slick's new enclosure, the iguana enclosure, and Knuckles enclosure, they all have this plastic lining at the bottom. It's like the smartest thing I've ever thought of. So yeah, I'm just gonna staple gun around each corner and then throw in my substrate, and then install all the heat and the lights that need to be in here, and then we'll put them in here and we'll see how it works.
Yo guys, Ty here, back at it. You know how it be. Today we get a little bit of a fun day because Sean's not here, which means we get to work with the show animals and not just the animals that are for sale. Right now I'm working with Slick's enclosure. You can see her moving all around. We're giving her a nice little spray down, nice little mist. Guys, I'm gonna turn this around. You gotta check her out. She looks so good. I mean, just look at her. She knows who I am. She knows who Big Brother is, but clean some poop out of here today. And for all you people who think that working in a reptile shop is all fun and games, it's not. It's a lot of nasty work. But that's what makes it fun, right? Yo guys, day 2 in the show building. Of course, we gotta check on Slick. We gotta see her. Went ahead and cleaned her out. She had some more pee. Misted her. We got a little buddy Bart taken care of for the day. We got Neo taken care of. But here's the real kicker, guys. You know that we love tegus here at Yo-Yo Reptiles. You know how disgusting tegus can get? Check this out. Just like a little temporary habitat while we get her real habitat fixed up. But I mean, good gracious. Just urate and urine all through the entire thing. So we're gonna get this cleaned up. Take a look at our buddy Thor. Wants out, man. He wants some loving. We're probably gonna let him free roam while we take care of this habitat. So we got a little bit of periscoping going on. Say we miss you, Dad. We miss you. So today we got some collard greens and kale for our boys and girls over here. We got Leaf munching on his pile. We got Crush munching on his. And look who is ready to eat. Not one, but both of them. So let's get to it. Boom. Surprise. Just kidding. You want some? Yeah. And we got Deborah over here getting some. Got a little bit of poop on your face. Get that poop off. There we go. Look at these two. Just enjoying a nice meal together. And this is what happened in the wild too. These guys are both native to Brazil, where they will be sharing on veggies. Now, of course, your iguanas, like Boo here, is going to be an arboreal lizard, so he's going to be eating a lot of the greenery up in the top of the trees, whereas Deborah, the tortoise, is going to be a terrestrial and eating the greenery that's around the ground, on the ground. Goodness. But because they're in the same habitat, we're able to feed them at the same time and get this wonderful interaction between the two of them. And of course, we misted down this habitat as well as everybody else back here that needed one. We got Knuckles over here looking great. Get everything locked up. Can't forget about our boy Peanut. Gotta clean his glass up a little bit today. We got all sorts of work coming in over here, guys. Keep in tune because it's gonna get crazy.